what is the significance of Jati in Roga Nidana? How to understand the significance of Jati in Ayurveda? This is the topic of discussion in this particular video. Dear ANA community members, press the like button and spread this particular video to maximum number of true Nidana learners so that we can make a huge movement out of this particular small message. Don't forget to press the bell icon so that YouTube algorithms will be fetching the right information at the right time for the right purpose. When we speak about the Jati in Ayurveda or in particular in the subject of Roga Nidana, it is having the widespread meaning, has not related with the caste or any kind of the religion as such. When you think about the description available in the Sushruta Samhita, it is being mentioned in the context of Prashna Pariksha. Prashnena cha vijaniya desham kalam jatim satyam आतंक समुत्पत्तिं वेदना समुत्थायं बलम अंतरग्नि मातमूत्र पुरुषाणां प्रवृत्तिम अप्रवृत्तिं कार्यप्रकर्षादिविषय विशेषान्. So when you think about the concept of jati, so here jati shabdo brahmanadishu vartate. In the old Indian tradition, so these jati were being divided into the four categories: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. This is basically made on the basis of their occupation. So, whenever if you think about the occupation as such, certain occupation they require more amount of the brain-related activities. Certain other the occupations may require the more amount of the muscular activities. Some of the occupations may require the sedentary activities, etc. So like that, some of these are mainly related to the protection related activities. So whenever if you think about these, so this is mainly related with the jati. Usually in the olden days, the jati in the sense the people who are having one particular occupation, the same occupation will be followed by the successive individuals in that particular, what do you say, that the occupation as such. For example, if the person is the, what do you say, merchant, their children are usually having the occupation of, what do you say, that the shopkeeping. In this way, so this is considered to be the, what do you say, that the what do you say regarding the jati as such. Whenever if you think about the significance, so whenever if you think about the Brahmana, they're usually mainly related with the, what do you say, that the what do you say, brain related activities. So whenever you think about the brain related activities, in the sense they are going to have the minimum, what do you say, that the physical activity. So probably, so here the lady who is doing the, what do you say, that the occupation of teaching. So here this is requiring minimum physical activity. There may be the possibility that the lady may have the headache, or the lady may have the, what do you say, that the what do you say, regarding the allergic reaction to chalk while writing in the blackboard, or because of the standing, the lady may be presented with what do you say, that the varicose veins in the lower limbs, or the chalk allergy to the eyes, that allergic eye manifestation, or allergic skin lesions. The lady may have the allergic skin reaction exposed to that particular chalk, etc. That may be observed. So minimum physical activities are here also there. Thereby such an individual will be having, what do you say, that the varicose vein may be the commonest manifestation that may be observed. In that way, suppose if the person is presented with headache and he or she is having the occupation of what do you say that the teaching as such. Probably this may be attributable to the what do you say that teaching related activities. If that particular lady is doing more amount of the what do you say that physical, what do you say that the mental activities as such, not physical activities. Regarding the Kshatriya as such, warfare related injuries, that is mainly wounds in the skin or fractures, are commonly observed in such kind of the occupation as such. So, or when you consider administration related activities, wherein mental stress related problems may also be observed, such as lack of sleep or the what do you say that the anxiety, fear, anger, etc. etc. The same thing in the present days, what we may observe, that is warfare related injuries, such as bullet injuries, etc. etc. that may be observed specifically in the Kshatriya category. Vaishya category, depending upon the occupation, the person may be having the clinical manifestation, such as if the person is a banana seller, probably they may be having the habit of occupation or bit of consumption of banana frequently. In that particular situation, they are more prone to have kapha dominant diseases. Or otherwise, kirana shop owner. What kind of the would say that the items they are going to sell? For example, red chili. They are going to have the what do you say that the repeated sneezing related problems may be observed, or respiratory problems are common in such kind of the situation. Or when you think about the other way, that is the business as such, that is employees, if they are in the multinational companies, etc., then such kind of the individuals will be having the mental stress related activities there. As far as Shudra is concerned, physical stress related complaints are frequently observed. For example, the person who is doing the farming, they may have allergic respiratory manifestations, and if the person is keeping their lower limb in the water for longer amount of time, they are more prone to have the skin ulcers as such, they may be observed. In this way, the Shudra category, they may have the presenting complaints related to excessive physical stress. To sum up, whenever if you think about the Jati, it is being mentioned in the context of Sushruta Samhita, in the context of Prashna Pariksha. प्रश्नेन च विजानीय देशं कालं जातिं सात्मिन् आतङ्कसमुत्पत्तिं वेदनासमुच्चाय बलम् अन्तरग्निं वातमूत्रपुरीषाणां प्रवृत्तिमप्रवृत्तिं वा कालप्रकर्षादिविषय विशेषान्. So here the term jati refers to Brahmanadishu vartate. So that is mainly related to the occupation related activities. For example, the Brahmana, they are going to have the intellectual related activities, whereas protection related activities are performed by the Kshatriyas, then commercial related activities are performed by the Vaishya, and excessive physical stress related activities are performed by the Shudra. So the people who are having that particular occupation, usually the same occupation will be were being followed for generations together in the olden days. That is why, so here the jati is having a significance in Roga Nidana to identify the actual dosha afflicted, to identify the dusha involved, to predict the possible doshas afflicted, to know about the status of the Agni or Ama, to predict the possible sadhya saitata of an illness, to know about the Roga Marga afflicted, as such, all these that can be known if you are knowing about the jati of an individual. Of course, it will be giving us the what do you say that the possibility of the diagnosis that may be having the few stress on this particular point of Jati. Dear ANA community members, that is what is being dealt in this particular video. Dear ANA community, what are the major key takeaways from today's discussion? Mention in the comment box below. What is the one video that you like to hear in this particular video or in this particular channel? Mention in the comment box below and spread this particular video to maximum number of true Nidana learners so that we can make a huge movement out of this particular small message. Happy Guru Purnima to all members of Acharya Nidana Academy community. Thank you once again.